Hi, this is Michael calling. Was giving you a call. You had spoken with one of my team members just recently on your property on Nelson Drive, and I'm actually on the purchasing team. So I just wanted to give you a call and make sure that you had received our LOI, and if you had any questions about it. I know it was a little bit of information on there, but I wanted to make sure that you had my contact and if you had a chance to present it over to your seller. What was your seller's biggest concern? Because typically what we hear is that they're worried they're not going to be able to purchase another home down the line. And what we're able to do with a lot of the properties that we purchase, because we do purchase subject to and seller financing, is we're able to eliminate the mortgage off of their debt to income ratio on their next purchase. By doing so, do you think he would be more open to this offer? Is he, because we actually calculated around after taxes, after closing costs and real estate commissions around there. If we're off a little bit, please let me know, because we can always get it approved by management if there's a little bit more money that we can offer your seller. What would be the amount that he's walking away with if he does sell it on retail for 162 situation? So let me tell you, so the reason we put 2.5% is because that's what we give to the seller to help pay for your commission. Since there is going to be no buyer's agent, and we're not going to negotiate on the price either. So if your commission's a little bit higher, I can always see if I can get that approved as well. We just signed a contract with somebody where I was able to get the commission approved at 3%. So if that would work for you, I might be able to get that approved as well. The only thing is that before I go to the upper management team to get approvals of any kind, I just need to know that, you and your seller are ready to move forward, because they're going to ask me, well, are they ready to move forward if we do approve this? Because I have to get that approved. So if we can come to an agreement on what the seller's getting, and then I can go to my management and say, hey, I spoke with Catherine, we're in agreement for this and this amount. Can we get her approved the higher commission? And a lot of times I'm able to get it approved as well. So, if you can talk to your seller, I'd love to get this deal going, because number one, we're not gonna haggle on the purchase price, right? So it's gonna be basically him getting cash, you getting money, us paying for title costs and transfer taxes. And then also, we're not going to be asking for any repairs. There's no appraisals involved. We just do an inspection, make sure all the biggest line items are okay. And that's about it. And we could close in under 30 days. And we use a local title company, which you're probably very familiar with. We're giving to him. So the $5,000 was what he was going to walk away with. And now you're saying that he might have a little bit more seller net. So if you tell me what that is, I can see if I can get that approved. Because we do have we do have a little bit of wiggle room there, but the mortgage does stay in his name, but we set everything up through a third-party servicing company. So they make the payments. He gets notified every single month when a payment is made. Title's transferred over, so when we get recorded, the deed gets recorded, automatically we are responsible for the taxes. So automatically we own the property. We put in a landlord's policy for insurance, because we're going to obviously rent it out. And if he needs to buy another property with you, let's just say 12 months down the line, all he's going to have to do is get a payment history from our third-party servicing company, and they're going to send it to him, and then any lender will eliminate that off of his debt-to-income ratio, because it's showing that a debt is paid by another party, not him. Is we mirror the terms, because that's how subject to works. So whatever the interest rate is, whatever the escrow is, whatever the payment is, we mirror everything. And that's what the attorney does. However, when it comes to us holding these loans, we buy about 5 to 10 properties a month. So we typically, our average hold time is typically just like the average American. 7 to 8 years we hold these properties. Sometimes less, sometimes more. What we do is we either sell the property, and then we do a 1031 where we buy more properties. We'll do a cash out refinance, or we also sell to hedge funds. So we sell a lot of our properties to hedge funds. They'll come in and they'll pay cash for them, and it could be one of your seller's properties at that point. But it could be a little bit less than 7 or a little bit more than 7. It just depends on, obviously what the market's doing as well. But it will never hinder him from ever buying another property, because it's going to show that it's being paid by a third party, not him. For everybody, I want to make sure you get paid, because if we buy this property, then you're going to get paid under 30 days and you'll be able to move on from this property. So because this property looks like it could be a good rental, right, in that area. And so this is a rental, right? So basically what you're telling me is this is a rental. He's a veteran. The tenant's leaving, right? Okay. I got you. Well, it's funny because we're actually the opposite. We just got under contract on a property in Charlotte. So yeah, and we're looking at another one in Salisbury. So we're like heavily going into the North Carolinas right now. And so yeah, I think this would be a great rental for us. So yeah, just whatever we have to do, just let him know. The only difference between this and any other sale that he's ever going to do on any property is that the mortgage stays in his name until we sell, refinance, or sell the property to a hedge fund. That's it. And the other thing is, he's also going to be, his credit will continuously keep building as well, because as you make mortgage payments, the mortgage debt is one of the best debts you can have on your credit. It will continue to increase his credit as well. So if you just explain that to him and tell him, you know, no repairs, no appraisals, right? We whatever we agree on, that's what he gets, and we're done in under 30 days and he can move on.